The next generation may have the opportunity to redefine the narrative surrounding the controversial and influential Trump-Kushner family. Arabella Kushner, the eldest daughter of Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, has remained largely out of the public eye, overshadowed by the prominent Trump name. However, her recent public appearance and poised revelations have sparked widespread curiosity as the world catches a rare glimpse of the teenager navigating the weight of her family's legacy. This moment may signify a shift, as Arabella's emergence could potentially redefine the Trump-Kushner legacy for a new generation, hinting at the possibility of a future leader. Arabella, from a prominent family, is making a strategic move into public life. Her upbringing will influence the narrative she chooses to present. This debut comes at an interesting time, as Ivanka, Arabella's mother, has stepped back from the limelight to focus on her children, aiming to shield them from the intense scrutiny associated with the Trump legacy. The public recently caught a glimpse of Arabella, and her poised yet unexpected comments have sparked interest in the next generation of Trumps. The young Kushner made headlines during a public event that blended her family's typical glamour with a relatable, youthful charm. Attending a Taylor Swift concert with her mother, Arabella stood out more than just another face in the crowd. Ivanka's candid sharing of Arabella's admiration for Swift provided a rare insight into her life. However, Arabella's own words, shared with a maturity beyond her years, marked a surprising shift. Her statement, though seemingly simple, reflected a deeper understanding of her family's position and the balance they've had to maintain between public life and private identity. Arabella's rare vocal outburst drew parallels to her mother Ivanka's carefully curated approach to public engagement. Ivanka's transition from business executive and political advisor to a more family-focused role has been extensively documented. Her choice to prioritize her children over the relentless demands of politics and media has shaped the narrative of her life after leaving the White House. For Arabella, growing up under the influence of such a dynamic figure undoubtedly adds depth to her understanding of the world and her place in it. Arabella's revelation was not just a moment of youthful excitement, but a turning point. To fully grasp the significance of her statement, one must consider the context of her upbringing. Born into a family, Arabella's upbringing has been shaped by both privilege and public attention. Her mother, known for her poised public image, has emphasized values like humility and hard work, but Arabella's experience of being a Trump has likely presented both challenges and learning opportunities. Arabella's world is unique as she stands at the intersection of the legacies of the powerful Trump and Kushner families, and her ability to navigate these complex identities will be crucial. Ivanka and Jared's efforts to balance their children's involvement in public life with maintaining a normal upbringing. Arabella's recent appearance marks the beginning of her finding her own voice, as her words continue to generate discussion. This is more than just a temporary moment of attention, and instead reflects a new phase for the Trump family. Arabella's confident presence and impactful statement indicate that the younger generation is getting ready to take a more prominent role in shaping the family's narrative, potentially redefining what it means to be a Trump. Arabella's entry into public discourse is particularly intriguing when contrasted with her parents' carefully curated public images. Ivanka, once seen as the polished, more approachable face of the Trump brand, has now shifted her focus entirely towards her family, showcasing heartwarming family moments on social media. Similarly, Jared Kushner's transition has been more subtle but equally significant. As he works in industries that prioritize discretion, their decisions reflect a shared goal of shielding their children from the challenges of public attention. However, as Arabella's recent appearance demonstrates, this protection is not always achievable or permanent. Arabella's poised demeanor and confident remarks have prompted speculation about the future paths of her and her siblings. While the younger Kushners have largely remained out of the public eye, their lineage guarantees they will always be objects of curiosity. Arabella's recent statement serves as a signal that the Trump-Kushner legacy is undergoing transformation, and this shift may foreshadow a more active role for the younger generation. Arabella's recent statement has drawn significant attention, not just for the words she used, but also for the broader implications of her stepping into the public eye. While the Trump family has been praised for their approach to parenting, balancing high-profile lives with shielding their children from excessive attention as their children grow, especially in such a prominent family, maintaining that privacy becomes increasingly difficult. Arabella's emergence into the public sphere is a natural progression in this regard. Ivanka Trump has carefully managed her position as a public figure and a mother. Her time in the White House with her father showcased her skill in navigating the overlap between politics and family, but also highlighted highlighted the difficulties of balancing her various responsibilities. As Ivanka and Jared moved away from the political arena, their focus shifted to providing a stable and grounded upbringing for their children. This transition involved more than just physical distance from Washington, D.C. It was a deliberate reordering of their priorities. Arabella's attendance at the Taylor Swift concert, though seemingly lighthearted, reflects this broader shift in the family's dynamics. This event provides a small-scale representation of this change. It's a snapshot of a family that, while grappling with its unique position in the world, also seeks moments of normalcy. For Ivanka, attending this event with her daughter is not just a bonding experience, but also a message to the world. She's showing that despite the controversies and challenges surrounding the Trump name, her role as a mother takes priority. For Arabella, it's a glimpse into the balance her parents strive to maintain, a life that's neither entirely ordinary nor wholly defined by their last name. The moment also invites comparisons to Ivanka's own upbringing as the daughter of Donald and Ivana Trump, who grew up in the glaring spotlight of wealth. Ivanka Trump has carved her own path by blending her father's business acumen with her mother's poise, despite facing intense media scrutiny. In contrast, Arabella, her daughter, faces a different challenge as the Trump brand now carries a polarizing reputation. However, Arabella's poised and confident demeanor suggests she is learning from her mother's example. Arabella's statement, while not overtly political, sheds light on the evolving role of the Trump family in America's cultural and political landscape, especially as Donald Trump prepares for another presidential run. Ivanka's decision to distance herself from her father's campaign has been widely discussed, with many interpreting it as a deliberate choice to prioritize her family over politics. Arabella's growing prominence may indicate a new phase where the Trump-Kushner children start shaping their own narrative, independent of their parents' decisions. This generational shift is not unique to the Trumps, as many prominent families have faced similar transitions where the younger generation must navigate the legacies they inherit. For Arabella, this means finding her voice amidst the diverse opinions surrounding her family. Her recent appearance and the subsequent attention suggests that she is beginning to understand the power of her platform, even if she is just starting to wield it. The way she handles this newfound attention will likely set the tone for how the next generation of Trumps engages with the public. Arabella's actions also shed light on the evolving dynamics within her immediate family, as Jared and Ivanka's marriage has often been portrayed as a partnership of equals, with both contributing to the family's success. Jared's more discreet approach differs from Ivanka's polished public persona, yet together they have established a stable foundation for their children. Arabella's confidence and composure clearly reflect the values her parents aim to instill. Moreover, Arabella's emergence coincides with societal trends where young voices are becoming increasingly influential. Her ability to captivate attention suggests she may play a more active role in shaping the public perception of her family, whether through social media, public appearances, or other platforms. Arabella's future interactions will undoubtedly face scrutiny, as her generation is growing up in a changing era. Arabella's authenticity is highly valued, and her ability to balance this with the expectations of her family's reputation will be crucial. Her recent public appearance serves as a reminder of the power of visibility for many. Her appearance at the concert provided a relatable and endearing glimpse into her life, making it easy to forget that beneath the well-known Trump-Kushner name lies a teenager experiencing the same milestones as her peers. This relatability, combined with her unique position, gives Arabella a distinct advantage, allowing her to connect with a wider audience while standing apart due to her family's influence. As the public continues to examine Arabella's statement, the ripple effects within the Trump-Kushner family become evident. Arabella's increasing prominence signals a shift not just for her, but also for her siblings, Joseph and Theodore. Although younger, they will undoubtedly observe and learn from Arabella's experiences. For Ivanka and Jared, this moment marks the beginning of a new phase in their parenting journey, where guiding their children through public life takes on a new dimension. The way Arabella navigates this attention will also impact the broader Trump family narrative as they navigate their evolving place in American culture. These moments add depth and complexity to their story. Arabella's emerging voice carries the potential to redefine how the world views the next generation of Trumps, whether this leads to a more active public role or remains a fleeting moment of attention. Nonetheless, Arabella Kushner is no longer just a name in the background, as her growing presence sparks conversation. The Trump family's legacy has evolved over over time, and despite their attempts to distance themselves from the public eye, they remain a subject of global fascination. Arabella's recent visibility has sparked discussions about how her generation will carry forward the complex legacy they've inherited. The broader question is whether the younger Trumps will embrace their family's controversial history, or try to redefine it to reflect the changing cultural landscape. For Ivanka, this is a particularly significant moment, as she has been adept at reinventing herself throughout her life, from her high society upbringing to her roles as a businesswoman and a key advisor in her father's administration. Ivanka's decision to step away from the political arena in recent years signals a shift in priorities, but it also demonstrates her understanding of timing and perception when it comes to managing her family's public image. Arabella is laying the foundation for the next chapter of the Trump legacy, which will likely be influenced by her and her siblings. Arabella's emergence highlights the delicate balance that prominent families must maintain between privacy and living in the public eye. While Ivanka and Jared have largely shielded their children from excessive scrutiny, moments like these demonstrate that complete privacy is an unattainable goal. Arabella's ability to handle the attention with composure suggests that her parents' efforts to prepare her for these situations have been worthwhile. The public's response to Arabella's appearance has been diverse, but it has primarily sparked significant curiosity. Many view her as a symbol of the next generation, a teenager with the potential to forge her own path. Arabella's attendance at the Taylor Swift concert has been analyzed as a moment of relatability, as public figures are often seen as disconnected from everyday life. Her participation in such an event offers a glimpse into the ordinary aspects of her life, making her more approachable to those outside her family's influential circle. What makes Arabella's emergence particularly intriguing is the contrast between her generation and that of her parents, Ivanka and Jared, who embody a blend of traditional values and modern ambition. However, they have also been shaped by the polarizing nature of Donald Trump's presidency. Growing up in this environment means that Arabella must navigate a world where opinions about her family are deeply divided, with some viewing the Trump name as a symbol of success and resilience, while others associate it with controversy and division. Arabella's choices in engaging with these perceptions will undoubtedly shape her public persona in the years to come. The eldest Trump-Kushner child, Arabella, is seen as a natural leader among her siblings within the family. This dynamic is common in high-profile families, where the eldest child often takes on responsibilities beyond their years. Arabella's poised appearance and confidence in her statement suggest that she is already consciously or unconsciously stepping into this leadership role. Her influence within the family could shape how her siblings navigate their own public lives. Arabella's moment in the spotlight is part of a broader narrative about generational change within the Trump family. While Donald Trump continues to dominate headlines, the growing visibility of the younger generation hints at a shift in focus. Arabella's emergence is just the beginning, signaling that the next chapter of the Trump story will include voices that have previously been largely unheard. For Ivanka, this shift represents both an opportunity and a challenge. As a mother invested in ensuring the well-being of her children, Ivanka has the capabilities to thrive both personally and publicly, but she's conscious of the scrutiny that comes with the Trump name. Events like her daughter Arabella's recent appearance require a careful balance, allowing her child the liberty to express themselves while also guiding them through the complexities of public life. Ivanka's aptitude to navigate this balance will likely impact how Arabella and her siblings engage with society. Arabella's recent visibility also reflects the broader cultural discussion about the role of young people in shaping the future. Her generation is coming of age in a world that values authenticity and individuality, traits that often clash with the expectations placed on those from prominent families. For Arabella, finding her voice amidst these expectations will be a defining journey, and her recent statement, though simple, hints at a growing awareness of her platform. Arabella's words and actions have implications that extend beyond her immediate family. She represents a new chapter in the Trump-Kushner narrative, potentially shifting the focus from polarizing politics to the values and aspirations of the next generation. Whether this leads to a reimagining of the Trump brand or adds complexity is yet to be seen. Nonetheless, Arabella's voice has already started shaping perceptions in unexpected ways. As the spotlight on her continues, her ability to navigate this attention will be closely observed. For Ivanka and Jared, this marks a pivotal moment, signaling the beginning of a new phase in their parenting journey, where the challenges of public life are only beginning. The upcoming generation of the Trump family is poised to step into the limelight, whether by choice or circumstance. As Arabella Kushner's quiet emergence starts to draw more attention, the focus naturally shifts to the broader implications of her family's legacy. Growing up in a polarizing and influential family, Arabella's journey will undoubtedly be shaped by her ability to navigate the public's expectations. For Ivanka, her daughter's increasing presence may feel like a familiar experience, a reflection of her own journey into the public eye as a young woman. However, the world Arabella faces is markedly different, presenting both opportunities and challenges that were absent during Ivanka's formative years. Arabella's recent visibility highlights the generational gap not only within her family, but also in how the public perceives prominent figures. Ivanka's upbringing occurred during a time when the media was controlled by a few key outlets, and public image was carefully managed. However, the rise of social media and the constant news cycle have since transformed the landscape, where every word, photo, and action can instantly spread to a wide audience. For Arabella, this new digital era means her presence is not limited to the small group of people she interacts with in person, but is amplified to millions, creating a unique blend of accessibility and scrutiny. While Ivanka and Jared have diligently worked to shield Arabella and her siblings from the harsher realities of public life, their influence can only go so far. Arabella's appearance at a Taylor Swift concert, for instance, quickly became more than a simple family outing, with social media flooded with reactions ranging from admiration for her maturity to speculation about her future role in the Trump-Kushner legacy. This attention underscores the fine line Arabella must walk, balancing her own identity with the expectations placed upon her by virtue of her name. Ivanka's decision to share glimpses of Arabella's life on social media provided a carefully curated look into their family dynamics. This moment was seen as relatable by some, showing that despite their privilege, the Kushners share similar joys as other families. However, for others, it highlighted the constant balance between maintaining privacy and engaging with the public. Arabella's ability to navigate this duality will be central to her development as a public figure. Notably, Ivanka and Jared's parenting style is marked by intentionality, emphasizing stability and groundedness. Unlike the unfiltered and often chaotic world associated with Donald Trump, their relocation to Miami signaled their desire to create distance from the political turmoil of Washington, D.C., shaping Arabella's upbringing. Arabella's upbringing amid her family's extraordinary circumstances has likely shaped her worldview, providing a sense of normalcy. However, normal is a relative term for someone in her position. While her peers may navigate adolescence with more anonymity, Arabella's every action is subject to public scrutiny, with her recent statement being analyzed to gain insights into her character and values. This intense attention is both a challenge and an opportunity, which Arabella appears increasingly capable of managing, thanks to the solid foundation laid by her parents. Arabella's growing confidence and composure invite comparisons to other prominent figures' children who have successfully forged their own paths, with history offering numerous examples of individuals stepping out from their parents' shadows. Arabella's identity is being forged in the shadows, even as the Trump-Kushner family dynamic sets her apart. The challenges she faces may not be entirely new, but her ability to learn from past examples and adapt to her own circumstances will likely guide her future. The timing of Arabella's emergence is significant, with Donald Trump's potential return to the presidency intensifying the spotlight on the Trump family. While Ivanka's decision to step back from politics reflects her priorities, Arabella's growing visibility suggests the family narrative is far from static. The next generation, led by figures like Arabella, may play a crucial role in shaping the public perception of the Trump name in the years ahead. Arabella's moment in the spotlight has also sparked debates about the responsibilities that come with privilege, as her life is filled with opportunities but also shaped by expectations most teenagers never encounter. Ivanka's growing awareness and interest in her public role suggests she may embrace it more fully or remain on the periphery. Regardless, her journey will be closely watched. Ivanka and Jared face the challenges of guiding their daughter Arabella through this transition, compounded by the complexities of their own lives as public figures. They understand the pressures that come with visibility and are committed to equipping their children with the skills to navigate these pressures with grace. Arabella's recent emergence indicates their efforts are successful, but also marks the beginning of a new chapter, where their guidance must adapt to the realities of an increasingly public life for their children. As Arabella's role within the Trump-Kushner narrative continues to evolve, the question remains. Arabella faces the challenge of balancing her family's renowned legacy with her own ambitions. Her recent statement provides a glimpse into her potential to redefine her role within one of the world's most closely watched families. Whether she chooses to step step further into the public eye or contribute behind the scenes, Arabella's journey will undoubtedly shape perceptions of the Trump-Kushner legacy for years to come. As Arabella's presence becomes a topic of discussion, it is clear that the Trump-Kushner family is entering a new phase in their public narrative, where the focus shifts from the larger-than-life figures to the subtle yet significant changes within the family dynamics. The story of Arabella Trump is not solely about a young person joining the public eye, but rather how the younger members of the influential Trump family are developing their own distinct identities while still connected to their powerful ancestral legacy. Arabella, the eldest daughter of Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, has emerged as a captivating figure in her own right, capturing the attention and imagination of the public. Arabella's composed presence on the global stage has not only sparked interest in her potential future achievements, but also raised intriguing queries about what she symbolizes within the broader Trump legacy. Her poise and self-assurance appear to convey a subtle yet remarkable resistance to the controversies and divisive nature that have often surrounded the Trump name. This is a remarkable accomplishment, considering the highly charged and polarizing political landscape that her family has navigated. Arabella's exceptional maturity and ability to navigate complex situations beyond her years suggests the potential for her to reshape her family's public image or provide a fresh and compelling perspective. As a mother, Ivanka Trump has openly discussed the significance of instilling core values such as humility, hard work, and resilience in her children. These admirable principles carry unique significance when applied to a prominent family like the Trumps, whose public persona has often been associated with grandeur, ambition, and even controversy. Arabella's public appearances, whether purposeful or spontaneous, indicate that these lessons of moral character are being deeply internalized and manifested through her unwavering poise and grace under the scrutiny of the public eye. Her presence suggests the possibility of a new generation of Trumps who may redefine the family's narrative, offering a counterpoint to the often divisive and polarizing public perception that has characterized their lineage. As Arabella continues to grow and navigate the complexities of her family's legacy, her story has the potential to become a captivating and multifaceted exploration of identity, influence, and the power of personal transformation within the context of a prominent and influential dynasty. Arabella's level of preparation reflects her own innate strength, which will be tested as she continues to grow into her role within the Trump-Kushner family. The expectations placed on her are significant, not just due to her family's history, but also the current cultural climate where the younger generation is more vocal and active in questioning long-standing systems. Navigating this world, Arabella must balance her family's legacy as both a platform and a point of contention. The public's interest in Arabella also raises broader questions about the nature of legacy in influential families, which can be a double-edged sword, providing opportunities but also immense pressure to live up to or exceed the expectations set by previous generations. Arabella's recent emergence suggests she is beginning to grapple with these dynamics in her own way. As the scion of a prominent political dynasty, she is keenly aware of the weight of her family's name and the scrutiny that comes with it. With a keen intellect and a strong sense of self, Arabella is poised to forge her own path, while also acknowledging and respecting the rich tapestry of her family's history. The challenges Arabella faces are not unique to her. Many young heirs and heiresses of influential families grapple with the complexities of legacy and the pressure to live up to the accomplishments of their forebears. However, Arabella's position within the Trump-Kushner family, with its own unique set of political and social implications, adds an additional layer of complexity to her journey. As Arabella navigates this delicate balance, she must draw upon her inner strength and resourcefulness to chart a course that honors her family's legacy while carving out her own distinct identity. The public's fascination with her story is a testament to the enduring allure of dynastic wealth and power, but also a reminder of the heavy burden that often accompanies such privilege. Through it all, Arabella's resilience and her ability to adapt to the ever-changing social and political landscape will be crucial in determining her own success and the continued influence of the Trump-Kushner family name. Her journey will undoubtedly be closely watched and scrutinized, but Arabella's determination to forge her own path may ultimately be her greatest strength. Arabella's increased visibility in the public eye is particularly notable, as the Trump name continues to carry significant weight and influence in public discourse, despite Ivanka Trump's decision to step back from her father's political endeavors. In the aftermath of the highly divisive Trump presidency, the public's attention has shifted towards the younger members of the Trump-Kushner clan, with many observers closely watching to see how they will navigate the complex legacy left by their parents. Whether Arabella and her siblings, such as her younger brothers Joseph and Theodore, will choose to take on an active role in the public sphere remains to be seen. However, it is clear that their voices and actions will undoubtedly contribute to shaping the public's perceptions and understanding of the Trump legacy, for better or for worse. As the eldest of the Trump-Kushner children, Arabella holds a unique and influential position, not just as a reflection of her parents' values and worldviews, but also as a potential symbol of what the next generation of Trumps might become. Arabella's recent statement, though seemingly simple and straightforward, carries an underlying weight and significance that speaks to her awareness of the platform and influence she holds as a member of the Trump-Kushner family. This reflects a broader trend within high-profile politically connected families, where the younger generations are increasingly conscious of their public roles and the potential impact of their actions and words. As Arabella and her siblings navigate the complex landscape of their family's legacy, their choices and the ways in which they choose to engage with the public will undoubtedly shape the ongoing narrative surrounding the Trump dynasty. In the ever-evolving landscape of American public life, the younger members of the Trump-Kushner family are emerging as influential voices, using their platforms to advocate for causes and redefine family narratives. At the forefront of this transition is Arabella, whose journey serves as a testament to the changing nature of contemporary celebrity and public discourse. Arabella's persona is a captivating blend of authenticity and composure, setting her apart from the often polarizing narratives that have surrounded her family. Despite the controversial history and public scrutiny that the Trump-Kushner clan has faced, Arabella is carving out her own distinct path, balancing the privileges and challenges inherent in her upbringing. Her recent public appearances suggest that even within the confines of a prominent legacy, there is ample room for individuality and personal growth. For Arabella's parents, Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, her development into a poised and thoughtful young woman validates their efforts to provide a stable foundation for their children. However, this process has not been without its complexities, as the challenges of parenting in the public eye loom large. The delicate balance between protecting their children and allowing them to embrace their own identities will undoubtedly become an increasingly nuanced and delicate undertaking as Arabella and her siblings grow older. This moment in the Trump-Kushner family's trajectory marks the beginning of a new chapter, one where the younger generation is poised to take on more prominent roles within the larger public sphere. Arabella's journey in particular serves as a testament to the evolving nature of celebrity, where authenticity and individuality are increasingly celebrated even within the confines of a controversial familial legacy. As the younger members of this influential clan continue to step into the spotlight, the public will be watching closely, eager to see how they navigate the complexities of their upbringing and carve out their own unique paths. Arabella's actions and choices will have a profound and lasting impact on how her family is perceived in the public eye for generations to come. As the eldest daughter of Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, she is poised to play a significant role in redefining the Trump legacy, a weighty responsibility that she appears ready to navigate with poise and grace. Whether Arabella chooses to embrace a more public role or maintain a lower profile, her every move will be scrutinized and analyzed by the media and the general public. This immense pressure and scrutiny could be seen as both a burden and an opportunity, as she has the potential to reshape the narrative surrounding the Trump-Kushner dynasty. As Arabella comes of age, she finds herself at a crossroads, tasked with balancing her own individuality and aspirations with the heavy mantle of her family's storied yet sometimes controversial name. This delicate balancing act will undoubtedly be a defining challenge in her life, but one that she seems uniquely equipped to handle. Arabella's emergence onto the public stage marks a significant turning point for the Trump-Kushner clan, ushering in a new era that seamlessly blends the lessons and experiences of the past with a bold, visionary outlook for the future. Her poised and understated presence serves as a powerful reminder that even within the confines of the most prominent and influential families, the next generation possesses the innate ability to forge its own distinctive path, transcending the constraints and expectations inherent in their family's formidable legacy. As the public keenly observes Arabella's journey unfolding, it becomes increasingly evident that this is merely the beginning of a captivating narrative, one that will undoubtedly shape the future trajectory of the Trump-Kushner dynasty. With a deep, nuanced understanding of her family's storied past and an unwavering determination to carve out a unique identity for herself, Arabella is poised to leave an indelible mark on the world, redefining the very essence of what it means to be a member of one of America's most famous and polarizing families. Her every move is scrutinized and dissected, as the public eagerly anticipates the next chapter in her remarkable story. Arabella's poise, intelligence, and grace under the glare of the public spotlight have already begun to garner widespread admiration, with many speculating that she may possess the rare combination of qualities necessary to navigate the complex and often treacherous waters of her family's legacy. Whether she chooses to embrace the family's political legacy or forge an entirely new path, Arabella's influence is certain to be felt for generations to come as she continues to redefine the boundaries of what is possible for a young member of the Trump-Kushner clan. As she steps into the limelight, Arabella Trump-Kushner radiates a captivating presence, exuding a profound sense of purpose and self-assuredness that commands attention. With a poise and grace that belies her young age, she is determined to forge her own unique path, undaunted by the weight of her family's legacy. Arabella's unwavering commitment to her principles and her ability to navigate the intricate web of her family's history with remarkable clarity have already begun to captivate the public imagination, solidifying her status as a rising star in her own right. Driven by a deep-rooted desire to make a lasting impact on the world, Arabella has set her sights on redefining the narrative of the Trump-Kushner dynasty. Her keen intellect, coupled with a nuanced understanding of the complexities that come with her family's prominence, have enabled her to chart a course that is distinctly her own. As she navigates the high-stakes world of politics and business, Arabella's steadfast determination and unwavering moral compass have become the hallmarks of her public persona. The world eagerly awaits to witness the unfolding of Arabella's story, captivated by the prospect of how she will continue to shape the narrative of her family's legacy. With a keen eye for strategy, a deep empathy for the struggles of others, and an unwavering commitment to her values, Arabella is poised to leave an indelible imprint on the world around her. Her impact, many believe, will be both profound and lasting, forever redefining the boundaries of what is possible for a young woman of her stature and influence. That brings us to the conclusion of today's video. If you've watched this far, be sure to explore our other videos on the channel.